Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Cult to Soul Machine show. And today I want to talk about self confidence, right? Why? Because your self confidence will determine how fast you get to your success, how fast you get to your goal. And I get it. I mean, all of us that we have our own businesses, that we try something new, our self confidence can get in the way of success. And so today I want to talk to you about all the ways that I managed to work on my self confidence in order to never give up, to keep going, to move forward, and to really achieve my goals, because that's what will determine how far you get. If you doubt yourself, if you're constantly thinking I'm not good enough, or I can't do that, I better stay here hidden and small, then you're never going to make your dreams come true. So I remember when I was a mechanical engineer, before I started traveling the world, I wanted to make money online. And I could have been like, no, that's impossible for me. And that's what I thought most of the time. Like, that's impossible for me. But I said, you know what? I'm a freaking badass. I can do this. And I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm going to make it happen. And this journey of having my own business and, like having a team and teaching others how to do it, sometimes it feels like I don't know what I'm doing. Like that imposter syndrome comes into play all the time. So what are some things that I do to get back, like get control back of my self-confidence and feel like I'm doing what it takes? So number one, and this is something that works really well, is I need to follow and do what I love doing, right? So when I talk about traveling the world and making money online, that's something that I freaking love doing. So by always concentrating on what I like and not what other people expect of me, my self-confidence is through the roof because I'm doing something that I love. So that's number one. Number two, every day for at least 15 minutes, I listen to audiobooks in the morning. You can read them. I just like listening to audiobooks. And what kind of books do I listen to in the morning? For example, right now, I'm listening to Think and Grow Rich. Every time I listen to that book, it just sparks my self-confidence because, and just the first chapter of that book will make you feel like you got this, you can do whatever you want in the world, because it tells stories of these super successful people like Henry Ford and Carnegie, and there's so many stories of super successful people that are millionaires, billionaires in the world, and they started just like we're starting right now, right? Like they failed and they failed and they tried, and for years they tried and tried and tried, but they had a dream to make them true. So just by listening to other stories of other people that achieved success but they struggled, is like my self-confidence goes through the roof because I'm like, well, I'm just in that journey to get to that successful point, right? Even if I'm not where I want to be right now, I'm going to get there. And it makes me feel so empowered. So that listening to audiobooks in the morning is one of my favorite things. And then also for your self-confidence, keep educating yourself, right? Like, for example, when I do Facebook ads, Facebook is always changing and it's always evolving. Like right now, with the whole Apple update and all these changes that are going on in the marketing world, if I was not getting educated every single day and adapting to all the changes, I would feel like I don't know what I'm doing, right? But that's not the case because I'm constantly working on my knowledge and working on adapting to changes. So never stop learning. Never stop learning. Wherever you are, whatever business you have, never stop learning. Keep growing little by little. And the more you learn, the more confident you'll feel about what you are and what kind of service you can bring to the people. All right. And then also for your self confidence, be healthy, One thing that I do every day or almost every day, I exercise, I eat properly, and that makes me feel good with my body and myself and my mind. Things like meditating and eating properly, those make me feel good with myself. Like, oh, I exercised today. I feel good. I did something for myself. I can go and do amazing things in my business. So keeping healthy gives you momentum. And let's talk about that word, momentum. When you take action, little by little, let's say you take a small action today, like today I'm going to go live on Facebook so I can tell people about my greatest superpower. As soon as you finish that Facebook live, it doesn't matter if it took all of your energy and effort to go live, because I know it's hard to do it. Once you finish it, it will give you momentum, like, oh, I did this and the world didn't end. It wasn't that bad. It will give you momentum to do the next thing. So momentum comes from action. So if you're always doing things to get one step closer to your goal, that will give you momentum to keep moving forward and have that confidence that you are going to be able to do amazing things and get to your goal and be successful. All right. So tell me, guys, what are you doing to work in your self-confidence? As entrepreneurs, as business owners, as freelancers, we need to constantly be working on it, because if not, it's really easy to give up. It's really easy to say, I'll just go back to a job that they pay me every month and I'll just leave my dreams for another time. So what are you doing every single day to work on your self-confidence, to keep that momentum and keep working towards your dreams? Let me know in the comments. I would love to know. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me in the Cult to Soul Machine show. I'll see you next week. Bye.